So I had the glass jars on this side of the pantry. On this side of the pantry, I had wire shelves, but I was using them a little bit differently. And I started reading prepper stuff. Well, I'm jumping ahead. What happened was I'm a very careful shopper, and I noticed that food prices were getting crazy. And I just did some Googling and confirmed my fears that food prices were just going up. And I noticed things were spiking. Meat was spiking and going back down. And at that point, I hadn't been able to get my hands on Scott tissue for like 4 months at that point. And I was just like, I watched a couple of videos. Alaska Prepper is one of the people, and I'll link to the other people who I watched and who gave good advice. And I basically just got a list on the items you need to survive for 3 months. And that's what I did. I bought them all, and then there was nowhere to put them. So I bought these containers you're looking at in front of you. Because the jars had been breaking. I had been breaking my jars, and I didn't want to replace them with more jars because I don't have very big hands. So I said, you know, it's the right size for my hand cereal keepers. So I just ordered a great deal of cereal keepers and put labels on them. And I put everything important in cereal keepers. And that was the beginning of my hoard journey. There was just more and more room in this pantry. So let's step in. So, yeah, I'm going to change these labels. I don't love them. My son bought me a label maker, and I'm going to use those. So here's my dry goods, and here's the second shelf of dry goods. And then I did keep some jars for the beans and nuts and for the pastas. So all my jars ended up in the corner. So that was the first of it. This stuff you see here filled most of the pantry, and I kind of got it all, even with like space, even with it not crowded, I kind of got it all here. I have cereal on the top shelf, but not as much cereal as I usually have because I'm going to stop buying cereal. It's not good for us, and we all get stomach aches when we have milk, so when that cereal's gone, it's gone. But, you know, breakfast stuff is here, dry goods are here, snacks are here, and then on the floor, I have our towels, because I try not to use paper towel, even though my husband disagrees and uses a lot of paper towel. Excuse me. There's more paper goods in there and more towels, because I keep towels in here to keep us from using paper towels. And then here's like cereal and pasta that's not open under our cake taker. And this floor basket is this is supposed to be potatoes, but that's actually a jicama. And then that's full of onions. In the back, there's pots we don't use and grocery bags. So, and this is just all snacks. Something's missing from here. I don't know what. But I'll figure it out. Oils. Some sauces. And then here is where I really got crazy. This section here is all powdered drinks. This section here is all like ramens and rice and beans. This is this is our personal ethnic aisle. This one basket, but the list that I got said, you know, you need this many of this, this many of this, this many of this. But then we got some other things that we like on top of that. So like fruit. This is just a mix of things in bottles and jars. These shelves suck, so you have to put things in baskets so they don't fall over. This is my favorite food. I eat a lot of spaghetti, so that's the spaghetti sauce. As you saw, all the pasta's here, and then there's more pasta down below, and up above is overflow. Veggies or beans. Veggies. More tomato sauces, because what did I say was my favorite food? Canned meat. canned meat is very expensive when you are starting to prep. The thing is, my family eats 1 can of corned beef a week. My husband eats Spam once in a blue moon, so that's not going as quick, but I find myself replenishing the corned beef a lot. I'm allergic to seafood. My husband literally has to take it outside, open it, and mix it to have a tuna sandwich because my whole face gets flushed and I start to itch. This is our dairy basket. That's our soups. My husband eats a lot of soup, and when I went to replenish the soup, I found out that soup prices had spiked. My husband does all the baking, so it's all on the top shelf because I can barely reach it. And this is just a portion of his baking. The rest is in the kitchen in a different cabinet. Down below are our tools, garbage bags, foils, plastic bags, oversized spoons and things, and lids and cookie cutters and things of that nature. This is my food saver. That does not belong there. This is my food saver, and my food saver accessories are in it. So this is kind of what started the whole prepper mentality for us. Hey Google, turn on the kitchen lights. And it just continued from there. And you'll see in the next clips. But here's the rest of the baking. Up there. And all the baking stuff is high because we can't really reach it. This is our breakfast nutrient supplements. That's our big spices. I redid all of our small spices. And this was just from buying. But honestly, I never left the house. I did Instacart. I did an Instacart Costco, then I did an Instacart Publix, then I did an Instacart Kroger, then I did an Instacart for Aldi's. And when I was done, this pantry was chock full. And now what I've been doing is, what I need to do right now actually, is I have been doing 1 Instacart for Publix and 1 Instacart for Kroger every week, just to get whatever's on sale, so that that way the house stays replenished. I'm kind of feeling like that's not cool, and whatever's missing back in that corner, probably some more nuts. Oh, the raisins aren't in there. Oh, I moved the raisins. I have to refill. You see how I break it? You hear me slam those together? The raisins go there, and I have to refill it from that. And then at the end of the video, you'll see how this turned into basement prepping. Yeah. So then it's COVID, so I'm just buying stuff daily. Most things that I need, but I already reviewed this item. It's a homeschool material, and it's part of a series. And it's really good for anyone homeschooling middle school ages. And basically, I order things so often at this point that I forget what they are, so every time I open a package, it's a surprise. You have seen this item in a couple of my videos. I used one of those online t-shirt makers to have a homeschool t-shirt designed. The link is in my banner at the top of the YouTube page if anyone is interested. That's the back of the shirt. So like I was saying, every time I open a package, it's like Christmas at this point, because I order things that I need or want, more need than want. I feel confident saying that. But by the time they come, because mail is, I didn't realize it. I thought I was an exception, but I'm realizing now that mail is super slow. So by the time it comes, it's a big giant surprise as to what's going to be in the package. my husband sent me a TikTok of this product, and someone was showing these onion and potato and produce bags. Our pantry is just super warm, and I was having to keep onions and potatoes in the fridge. But I have been using these bags for about 10 days, and they really, 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 really work. They're big enough for like 5 pounds of each item. So you're just really seeing a really random assorted clip of me opening packages. I know when I see someone opening packages, I just get kind of enthralled. What is it about us that enjoys watching people open boxes and get goodies out of them? I don't know. But here we are, right? Oh, aloe vera juice. I bought that to make facial gel, and I'm completely out of facial gels and serums, so I need to figure out where I put it. Probably in my bathroom, or maybe someone put it in the kitchen. And then there were some seasonings that I hadn't been able to get in other places that we were out of, so I grabbed the bay leaves online, and this thing here that it's going to take me forever to open is a vitamin nutrient for my insomnia. I haven't been taking it, and that's why I've been up to 2 every morning. Basically, you take it in the morning to get your adrenaline up, your adrenaline and cortisol up, so that by the end of the day, when it's back to a regular level, you actually fall asleep. More nutritional supplements. During this time of COVID, you just have to make sure that you're taking everything your body needs. So if you get sick, you can fight it. My naturopath doctor at my chiropractor's office gives me the list of nutrients that I need to take, and I then shop and make sure that the combination I'm taking covers all of that. So that's definitely something you want to keep in mind. And these are Ritual. They're a bit of a boutique vitamin, but I stopped taking them for a while, and I could definitely see a difference. My migraines came back worse. So there's also that. No idea what's in this package here. More nutrients, more vitamins. What is that? Biotin. Yes, for my hair, skin, and nails. It causes a little acne. 52 who wants acne. I'd rather have acne than to have the problems I'm having with my hair. I have stress issues and my hair doesn't react well. Here's another big box. At this moment, I have no idea what's inside of it. Because at this point, this box I opened before I went to Puerto Rico. Oh yeah, this is a countertop or pantry carousel. If you notice, I had a couple of little carousels in the corners of my pantry, so I wasn't reaching around things and knocking things down. This was for the bottles of oils and vinegars that were collecting on my countertop, and also the coffee and sugar and things. I went ahead, after opening it and playing with it for a minute, I took it to the kitchen. It has a nice big thick lip on it, and tried it out. I'd had a smaller one there and it wasn't doing the job, but this keeps more things off the counter and everything more bunched together. I kind of arranged it so the breakfast items, sugar, honey, coffee, are on one side, and the oils and vinegars are on the other, so I can turn it based on what time of day it is, literally, and use it that way. So what you're seeing now is my twice weekly shopping booty. Once a week I get an Instacart haul from Kroger and also an Instacart haul from Publix. Sometimes I switch it up. This week I tried out, oh shoot, I can't remember. It was a healthy veggie place. But basically, I get what's on sale and I get things I anticipate us needing in the future. I went ahead and started getting Thanksgiving things because I don't know what things are going to look like come Thanksgiving. So you see the candied yams and the cranberry sauce there. Get lots of juice. My family goes through a lot of juice. We usually use one thing of corned beef a week. My husband likes to make corned beef breakfast on Sunday mornings. More soup. Then this is Aldi's because Aldi's was the only place that had reasonable soup prices. Everyone else was kind of disappointing. So, crackers, fig bars. My family really goes to fig bars. They prefer Fig Newton brand and they complain when I don't get them, but they still eat them pretty quickly. Most of this went down into my basement, quote unquote pantry. Of course, the scallions and fig bars went right into the kitchen. So here is my basement pantry. On the bottom is water. I'm gonna finish filling out the bottom with water. I have more crates I can use. My husband put the pots that we barely use down here because our kitchen is actually pretty small. For a big modern kitchen, it's not a chef's kitchen. It's a kitchen for people who eat at restaurants. Once we get past the pots and pans, we've got a bunch of crackers, chewy bars. The cookies won't seem to stock up because people keep coming and getting them. Cereal. Oh, there's the Ritz. Couldn't get any more today. Olive oil. Coffee things. That's hot chocolate. Can't seem to get the juices to populate because people keep coming and getting them. Brown sugar, powdered sugar, mint tea. I'm gonna have to get another case of those because one of those has to go upstairs. We're already down. One of these chili powders can go upstairs. Bouillon, ramen, pasta. Probably use more of that. Canned stuff. I have most of the canned stuff in my upstairs pantry. I'm gonna fill this out. This is oatmeal, syrups. What is in here? Baking stuff, shortening, and chocolate chips. What is that? Lemon juice, applesauce. That's a big honey, jelly, peanut butter, ketchup, and mayo. I need to take a mayo upstairs. We're out. So I need to get more of that. All of that is water, paper goods, paper towel, napkins and tissue, paper plates. It goes all the way back. I was interrupted. So, having trouble getting more paper towels. Paper towels, tissue, napkins, 2 stacks of paper plates, a little more paper towels, that's half gone. I've got a year's supply of toilet paper between what's here and what's up in my laundry room. But Scott tissue is my favorite tissue, and I couldn't get it during the whole first 4 or 5 months of COVID, and they're not going to catch me out there like that again. Okay, so now let's go into my basement fridge, which is my fridge from my old house that my husband hasn't put the handles back on yet. butter and block cheese, my favorite chai tea, pepperoni, soda. I can't seem to keep soda down here because my kids keep coming down and getting it. Eggs, more butter, an open pack of hot dogs because my husband keeps hot dogs and hamburgers down here for the grill. All this is flour. Flour, flour, flour. So I put it in bags and I double bagged them because it was, you know, like a giant deal. And I put it, then we just stored it in the fridge. The freezer, I keep buying freezer food and I guess I should stop. Here's all the burgers we have left. Can't seem to get those right now. That's our smoothie stuff, breakfast stuff, tons of ice cream, meat, toaster pastries, more meat, more toaster pastries, more meat. Turkey or something. So that's what is in my basement pantry. My husband just asked me if we should get another pantry shelf. It's totally up to him. If he gets it, I'll fill it. But prices are getting crazy. So right now I'm just trying to finish this out because I know I have 3 months food upstairs and probably another month's food downstairs and water supply for like one really bad week. Guys, I'm not a prepper. I'm just cost conscious. And I always buy things when they're at their best price, and nothing's at its best price right now. I'm gonna have to learn to cook from scratch, and I'm not a cook. Hi, so I'm just gonna go ahead and finish out this video by opening one last package. And so basically what's going on now is things arrive, and by the time they've arrived, unless I've been waiting for them for a while, I have no idea what they are. There's a box in here. But, you know, basically this is serious and this is crazy. Because of COVID, prices on a lot of items have indeed spiked. And if you can get stocked up, and it's kind of late to do the full stock up like I did at this moment, but there'll be a moment when prices normalize. If you can jump in and do that full stock up real fast, and then every week you only really have to buy what's on sale, you can keep your food prices under control. As for all the rest of the stuff that I buy, they are really things that I need, but I do splurge. My hair care items are black owned from a particular vendor who specializes in alopecia issues, which I have. And you'll notice sometimes my hair is more see-through than others. Sometimes my temples are more bare than others. I have stress shed. So there's that. If I can get a black vendor, I will. I will. Is what it is. And if I can get a coupon, I will. I will do that also. I'm going to move in. The lights are a little crazy right now. I really got to get this room lit properly, and that'll probably be the next thing I do, is to get proper lighting for my office. So let's see what's in this bag, because honestly, I don't know what I ordered. Let me double check. Yeah, it's for me. 4 people live in this house, and sometimes we open a bag and then realize that it's not for us. Oh. Oh, good. I was waiting for that. So, this is a play. I'm not as involved in community theater as I used to be, but because I wanted to focus on my homeschool program, but I did stay part of the play reading book, and so we read a play a month, and this is this month's play. We get to pick a different play every month. A different member of the group will pick a different play every month. If you look back up, can we do this? In this corner here, all of this is my plays. So yeah, I read at least a play a month. And then this was an item that I got free with a rebate from Amazon. The hair and skincare items that I buy that are not Black owned, I make myself. Mostly from base oils and essential oils. And so I've been using droppers, and the droppers rot after a while. So when I saw this item on Amazon with a full rebate coupon, and I use a discounting site that helps you do that, named Uberzon. I went ahead and got it. And so I buy it, I put in the link that I bought it, and then they refund my money to my Amazon credit card. So I think the spray bottles will be better because the rubber piece that you squeeze, when you put things aromatic in them like essential oils, they will rot on you. So I have a whole case. This will last me a year. And then like when my sister-in-law comes by and a certain niece, they always ask for some of my oils, and I'll pour my oils from a bigger bottle into one of these and give it to them. So yeah, things I was waiting on, things that I actually use and need. This one is more of a stock item. Next search is for mason jars. But so yeah, I went a little crazy. I bought a lot of stuff, but it was COVID. What I didn't buy was I didn't buy any purses. The last purse I bought was my spring purse, which is a Betsy Johnson, and it's a toaster. It looks like a toaster from a distance. But I would have bought a summer purse and a fall purse by now, but since I haven't gone anywhere, I haven't spent money on purses. I only buy clothes at the local Kohl's when I'm returning an Amazon product that sucks. By the way, the webcam that I bought is replacing this sucky fisheye Amazon generic camera that I bought. And so I encourage you to do just a little prepping. Don't go crazy. Don't watch the videos too much. You'll start thinking the sky is falling. I don't think the sky is falling, but things are weird. Till next time.